Hello, my Basset Hound friends and my sexy and pie cuties. Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Markapunk here. With a brand new re-ranking, yes. Linkin Park just released their new album a few days ago. And you guys want to know my thoughts on it, on their latest one. So this is going to be fucking interesting. And, well, it brings me nostalgic hype, so here we go. Anyway, ranking them worst to best. Instead of there's 7, now there's 8. So, I thought this was the end of this band, but apparently someone wants to keep going with the name. So, here we go. All 8 of them worst to best. Here we go. I'm not wasting any time. My number 8 is still the worst one out of all of them. And it never changed, by the way, which is One More Light. Yeah, this one. This never changed my opinion one bit. But there's something creepy about this one because this is Chester Bennington's last recorded one they ever made, and I don't want to talk about this. This is why it's the worst. It's having creepy vibes around this one. And obviously this is my least favorite Linkin Park album. I have no tracks to be noticeable, and it still scares me ever since. So my number 8 is going to be One More Light. Prepare to be disappointed when I'm going to put for my number 7. And it's a very huge disappointment from this. It's actually going to be From Zero, their latest one. God damn! 2024, what the fuck are you doing to me, man? I'm not a fan of the latest one, to be honest, guys. I just really don't. The 4 songs I can remember is the opening to this album, The Emptiness Machine, Heavy as the Crown, and lastly Two-Face. And this was actually my first time going into it, and my fucking god, I was not impressed with it one bit. And they had the balls to make this the greatest Linkin Park album of all time. Gave it 4 stars. I don't believe that shit. Come on. It didn't really continue the name for it. I'm sorry. I've never heard of her before, being the replacement vocalist. And my god, I've never heard anything from her before. And this is the result of it. Why continue in this name? I'm gonna have a full fucking rant about this one. Goddamn, their latest one is my second least favorite. I was very disappointed of the final product. Ugh. That's all I have to say about it, guys, and I was heavily disappointed. And that's going to be my number 7, is From Zero indeed. My number 6 is Living Things. We're getting to the decent to my top 2 favorites. So, yeah. This one's okay for a Linkin Park album. It's okay. I used to like it back then, but it's gone straight down in my ranking. And it's an okay, below average Linkin Park album. The songs I can remember from liking from this is Lost in the Echo, Burn It Down, I'll Be Gone, Castle of Glass, and lastly Tinfoil Instrumental. Those are the only 5 songs I can remember from this, but this is a below average Linkin Park album. And that's all I have to say about it, below average. My number 6 is going to be Living Things. There you go. Number 5, for me, for this ranking, it's in the middle, which is 1,000 Suns. This is a unique Linkin Park album, to be honest. It's more like atmospheric tone than nu metal, to be honest. This has an atmospheric tone, but for me, it's in the middle of my ranking. It's another below average Linkin Park album. But there is some interesting things about this album. It's interesting. Has that interesting tone. The 5 songs I can remember is the Requiem, Radiance, Burning in the Skies is pretty cool, I guess. And Waiting for the End is cool. Wretches and Kings are cool. The 5 songs I remember from this. And this is a unique Linkin Park album, as far as I can remember. But it's not high in my ranking, but it's in my top 5, I guess. and very interesting, atmospheric one. And my number 5 is going to be 1,000 Suns. Number 4 is Minutes to Midnight. Yeah, this one. This came out right after Meteora. Yeah, this came out right after Meteora. And this is above average Linkin Park album. There's one song that really fucking annoys me nowadays. I can't remember. It's not that memorable. It's one of their singles. You know what I mean. And it starts to annoy the shit out of me nowadays. And I'll tell you the songs I did like from it. And Wake Instrumental Opening. Leave It Out, All the Rest is pretty good. Shadow of the Day is a good song, by the way. What I've Done is a good one. Hands Held High is good. No More Sorrow. And lastly, In Pieces. Yeah, above average, enjoyably, I guess. That's why it's at my number 4. I have a small, tiny bit of nostalgia for this one. Not too much. My number 4 is going to be Minutes to Midnight. There you go. Number 3. It's actually the bronze medal winner for this one. And it's the Hunting Party one. Hunting Party, sorry. I just totally messed that title up. The Hunting Party. This should have been his last great one, instead of What the Hell Was That in the bottom. This should have been a great send-off album. But it's at my number 3. I can enjoy this. There's a few songs I didn't like from it, but I'll tell you the songs I did like from it. It says Guilty All the Same, The Summoning, The War, Until It's Gone, Rebellion. That has one of the members from System of a Down is pretty cool. I forgot his name. Darren Malakian, that's his name. He plays the guitar for this one, and that was pretty cool. Drawbar, Final Masquerade's a cool song, by the way. I enjoyed that one. And lastly, A Line in Sand. Not to be confused with the Motorhead song. Yeah, I can enjoy it, but there is a few songs that I'm not a fan of, but it's at my number 3 bronze medal winner. So, there you go. This should have been his send-off for Chester Bennington. And it's going to be my number 3 bronze medal winner, which is The Hunting Party. There you go. And yes, my top 2 favorites of Linkin Park's albums. And both of them I like all tracks. These might be the obvious ones for Silver and Gold at the end. And goddamn, these I have highly nostalgia for, and I will always listen to them every single day. And these two are my goddamn favorite I will only listen to. My number 2 cinema winner, I have to give it to Meteora. So, Meteora, yeah. Goddamn, I like this one. This has a darker tone than their first album was. This has a more darker edge to it. Goddamn, I love this one. Because of the dark tone to this one. Since their first one. I like all of these tracks. You guys know this. This is definitely my number 2 cinema winner. Goddamn, there's best songs I can remember. Don't Say is a good song. Somewhere I Belong, Lying From You. These are all damn good songs. All of them are really good. And Breaking the Habit's a good song. Goddamn, even Numb is their very last song they made for this album. But still, this has the darker edge of Linkin Park that I do like. I really like that tone overall. Meteor is my number 2 cinema winner, so gotta love that dark edge tone. But still, my number 1 gold medal king is still my favorite. The one I grew up mostly in the early 2000s is definitely Hybrid. Yes, their original first full-length debut. I grew up with this shit. This is my most favorite, obviously. It never ever changed. I still love the Hybrid Theory. Their first full-length album. Still the king of best nu metal albums ever made, and it's one of the best-selling ones and the most played Spotify albums of all time. Definitely one of my favorites. I'm trying to find the first print release of this album still on eBay if I can. And hopefully I'll find it. And goddamn, this is still my favorite. Paper Cut, obviously. Points of Authority. A Place for My Head's a damn good song too. Pushing Me Away is a great send-off last track to this one. It's one of the best albums ever made. It's perfectly produced, and that's all I have to say about it. And Still, this is my number one gold medal king. It's still Hybrid frickin' Theory. And there you go, my best home friends and my Sexton and Pie cuties. And that's my thoughts about their new one. I was not a fan of the new generation of Linkin Park. I don't know why they carried on with it. Fuck, I was disappointed with the final result of it. And goddamn, I should listen to Caesar's new album more than this. You know what I mean? Fuck me, it disappointed me so hard. And hopefully, Defeated Sandy's new latest one will cheer me up. That's what I'll be ranking next. Hopefully. It's not a disappointing one. But we'll see. And there's your thoughts about Linkin Park's latest one. I'm just not a fan of the new generation at all. I wish they have not continued it at all. But anyway, before I go into a huge rant at the end, I'm just going to end it now. Subscribe to me if you have not. Click the bell to get notified on all of my notifications so you won't miss my upload. Also, like and share my re-ranking of the Linkin Park studio albums. And I'm tired now. Seizure later.